Hello, I'm Stan. Welcome to another tutorial for Autodesk 3ds Max. Today we're going to learn how to add custom maps to an object or shape, perhaps text, whatever you prefer. As is shown here, this circle has nothing on it, and this is a custom map that I made in Photoshop and added in. And as you can see, it creates just this wee sort of line as if it looks like a snooker ball or something like that. And you're probably wondering what happened to the shapes. They don't look very circular. It's just a bit of shadow, as you can see. There's the full shape. But anyway, let's get started. So I'm just going to outside of that, I'm going to go into Photoshop. Now, I'd recommend creating a canvas around, let's see if I can get this in pixels. It's just 1280 by 720. And I don't know why, but that just works best for me. It's also the best render settings to use for HD. So, anyway, let's get started. Over here, just going to double click the background. I always do this, I don't know why, but you don't really need to do it. And we're just going to draw out a length here. Go over to our gradient tool and we can come up here and we can select gradient. Now this doesn't really matter what you use, but I'm just going to keep it as it is just to save time. So as we can see, we've got a gradient here, and now we're just going to save this. So we're going to go to the desktop, save it as a JPEG, and let's see, material format. What to do? Keep the quality up at best, and we're going to go back into Autodesk 3ds Max. So now we're just going to hit M to open up our material editor, or if you'd prefer, you can go to rendering and material editor. Okay, so I've already got two materials here which I've used for this, so I'll just take two new ones. We're going to start off with our first material, which will be applied to this object, and it does not really matter at all what this is put to, so I'm just going to put in some settings. You can change this to whatever you want, and it won't really matter. And for the second one, we're going to use these maps down here as soon as this loads. So again, apply all of the settings, exact same settings as before, and we're going to go down to maps. Now for the diffuse color, we're going to click on this, go to bitmap, and we're going to go for material for yada yada. It's best to keep this on texture, and I wouldn't recommend messing with these settings unless you know what you're doing. So let's just pull this on. Now it doesn't look like anything's happened, but if you want to change it, just click this. It shows what it's going to look like whenever it's rendered out. So I'm just going to pause this for a second, just so, as you know, it should render out really quickly. Yeah, my computer's not too bad. So as you can see, we've got our custom material here, and yes, I know the shapes are a bit off. It's just because of the shadows. So that's basically what this tutorial is. I hope you've enjoyed it and it's useful. This can be done with anything. Be a bit creative with it, and hopefully you'll make something interesting. Thank you for watching.